move on. I'll ask my private. At one point, your administration was working on a power distribution system for the state, but the federal government didn't like that because that's their sphere of responsibility. Does our system give too much power and too many responsibilities to the federal government at the expense of the state and local government? How does this affect policy and implementation?
That's taking back to when I was in government. I was just wondering what I can say that. Sorry. I told myself today that I won't confront you. Because I've confronted you twice and you have no solution, so you don't need to confront me. Now, I said to you that you're taking me back to when I was governor, but let me respond to you, madam. My statement was accountability. From the one, that's what I said, and that's what you repeated. I only gave an example of what it is to be accountable by saying that when the president called and said to me, Amechi, you have to deliver on railways. Deliver on everything, but critical to me is railways. And the reason why he mentioned railways is because it is that mass movement. So the first thing we delivered was Kaduna Abuja. And when people say Kaduna Abuja stopped working, it's not true. Kaduna Abuja was delivered for only 300 passengers per day because that was what we were getting as when we did our studies. By the time crime started on Lagos and Abuja Kaduna Road, it was delivering 2,500 per day. So demand outstripped what? Supply. And you don't need to go to get coaches off the shelf. You have to manufacture, and it takes 6-7 months to manufacture that. Now, so when I did that, I was just explaining to you what were the expectations of the president, and he gave me a timeline. And I made a timeline by pushing backwards on people. That if you put pressure on people to demand that they meet the deadline or they get consequences, the problem of Nigeria is there is no consequence for any action. So that's why I don't want to be killed by anybody, because I know you will go to prison. Now, to your question, I was governor for 8 years. I was speaker for 8 years. One of the greatest challenges I had as a governor was I was determined to provide power for River State, 24-hour power supply. And by the time I left River State, we had 715 megawatts of power. The first thing I did was an audit of power in River State. And the audit said we needed only 400 megawatts of power. But they warned that by the time I supplied the 400 megawatts of power, the hidden demand will shoot up. So it was produced 100 megawatts every year to meet up that demand. So by the time I was leaving, we had 750 megawatts. And I walked up to the president. And I said, we are rich enough to provide, since the problem is distribution, because we already have our own transmission line in River State. So we put on our transmission line. By the time we hit the distribution network, just boom, no power. So we said, okay, can we construct our own distribution? He promised me. The president promised me in writing. When the time came, he wrote me another letter and said, oh, no, I hereby withdraw that promise, because they say if you take away Port Harcourt distribution network, Port Harcourt distribution network is made up of Port Harcourt, Bayelsa, and Akwa Ibom and Cross River. Now once you take away Port Harcourt, it is no longer viable. For Christ's sake, what's my business with Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Bayelsa? My economy is bigger. My economy is as big as Ghana economy. My budget in the year was $3 billion. $3 billion today is 1 trillion naira. And that was, at that time, that was the economy of Ghana. So, and to sustain the economy of River State at that time, I wanted to ensure there was power. Because without power, you are joking. And for me, to stop crime, I need to create employment. To create employment, I will have to fight poverty. If I fight poverty, crime will reduce. When I came to become governor, my position was clear. You don't do physical policing, you must do social policing. You must combine the two. Because a man who doesn't have work will provide for himself the type of work that will get him to feed. And I made a comment then in Nigeria as a governor. I said, if the government, whether federal or state, is unable to provide legitimate economy, legitimate means of livelihood to their people, the people will provide for themselves illegitimate means of what? Livelihood. So you see armed robbery, kidnapping, poverty, Yahoo, assassination, all sorts of things. That's why when those of you here say, oh, Muslims are killing Southerners, or killing Christians, I laugh. There is no religious war in Nigeria. It is between the, when you hear religion, it's when the big men have not agreed on how to share money. So they go home and they cite you and you agree. You agree as if you didn't go to school. They begin to say, oh, because this man is a Muslim. When they are sharing money, they don't wear Muslim cap. That is not even a Muslim cap. This people wear is an Fulani dress. There's no Muslim cap. But when they are sharing money, the Muslim sits down, the Christian sits down, the money has no color, has no religion. So I told the president that for me, it's critical that I compete with Lagos, and we're doing well with competing with Lagos economically. As at the time we're living, I probably overtook that of Lagos in 2014, 2015. Go and ask me for statistics. And President Bulo just said they shouldn't publish it. And that was my credit. But why were we doing that? Why we doing that was clear. The idea was to basically lift people. China lifted 800 million persons from poverty in 15 years. If we don't lift people from poverty, it will get, I don't know who said it here, it will get to a point where we will begin to eat. He said the rich will be the last to be eaten. Because the institution of state protects the rich. And the hungry man doesn't know who is rich and who is poor. So the closest person to him that he will eat. On how to lift people out of poverty. That's critical. Now, you back to the governorship. For those who followed me, I introduced free education. I introduced free healthcare. I funded people to go overseas, over 3,000 persons to go overseas to go and study. I funded the children of the poor to go to all good secondary schools in Nigeria to study, fully paid for by the Rivers State government. My friend Elijah, and my people who are advising me, I can call them NEB, KK, they were my advisory committee, Dr. Goodby, all of them, said, oh, it's not sustainable, it's not sustainable. I said, yes, it's not sustainable when you do the economics. The economics came forward, gave me the numbers. I said, yes. But you see, the problem with that it's not sustainable, is that I was telling it within the period of the government. But when I leave, I don't know what the next government will do. But one, if you don't provide for these poor people to go to school, they become the potential armed robbers that won't allow you to sleep. They become the kidnappers that you're seeing on the street. And I went one day in my office before the Brigadier General, because we caught a man who has confessed to killing, and he was a kidnapper. He said, sir, what will I do, sir? I was taken out of school. My sisters were all, and brothers were all taken out of school. My parents couldn't pay house rent. And I saw my friend who was riding a Range Rover, and I asked him how. He said I should swear that if he introduces me to what he does, I will not open my mouth. And I promised him. He took me to the leader and swore. They took me to the shrine and they put me to an oath. And I joined them. Unfortunately, today you have caught me. And I wept. And I told the general, give them the conscience you have. Even if this man says, I've killed, you can't shoot him because the state has denied him his right to live in. So the state must provide that. So, and the current policies of state is so frightening that it is, with all respect that I'm not in the federal government, it is not the current government, it's something we saw in our constitution, that it is geared towards a heavy federal presence. Heavy, so heavy. 56% of revenue as against with 30%. So it is structurally wrong. And you ask me why not restructure? And my answer to the question of why not restructure, those who are shouting restructure today were part of the last government. Why did they shout restructure for Christ's sake?
Yeah, but they're shouting it now. Why not now?
Oh, so why now? You see, when you were in power and you had the authority.
Why not now?
I'll come to that. When you're in power, when you had the authority to address these issues, you start on it. When you're at the state level, when you're not having, as I say, the Nigerian critic is one who is telling by how far he is from power. When they were in power, when they are in power, only, we bring them back. No. The first thing you need to do is to ask yourself, what's the problem? The greatest problem we have is the problem, I've talked about consequences, there are no consequences for action, but let us talk about consequences. If there are no infrastructure, you head to nowhere. True of us. You head to nowhere. By the time I was constructing Lagos Ibadan, we almost finished. We employed 10,000 workers. If there are so many Lagos Ibadan, just imagine you're doing 1,500 kilometers. That is just 156 kilometers. So if you are doing 1,500 kilometers, multiply it by 10,000. And I say, when I was going, that if all of us were working in Shell, there would be no kidnapping, two of us. Because there will be no time. By the time you close work at 4, 5, you'll be too tired to sleep. By the time you wake up, you're going to work. So who will you kidnap? By the way, the person you want to kidnap is also sleeping.
Hashtag is turning the curve. Turning the curve. Meanwhile, there's an account that claims to be your account on Twitter, and you said you're not on social media.
I'm not.
Are you serious?
There's a road TV I made you on Twitter.
That's their business. I don't read. If you like, don't just leave my wife alone. You can write about me. Leave my wife, leave my mother. I can write about my sons, my father, and me. I will not reply you.
Alright, so use the hashtag turning the curve, hashtag TFP Symposium, and you can tag at TFA Africa and at Y Monitor. You can do that on Twitter, Instagram, and all platforms. Professor Sonoya, I want to ask you an uncomfortable question. Now, let's say that COA never wins governorship or presidential elections. I know that they won two elections in different houses.
That's in Bayelsa and Imo right now.
Yes. So let's say that you were never elected president and your party never gets control of a state government. You remain, like the people in this audience, an outsider to government. If we say that the insiders will not on their own fix the system, what can we, the outsiders, do to fix it or make them fix it?
Okay, I think we're back to the question of accountability.
Yes.
And I, would like to thank, our former commissioner for bringing up the issue of transparency. Demanding transparency, and let me just briefly acknowledge the great work here that organizations like Tracker, like Budget, in office are doing in sensitizing the people to demanding accountability from those that we put in positions. However, I think it goes beyond that. You know what Barrister Ahmed told us earlier? Was that most of the people don't even want to know what you are doing in the House of Assembly, in the House of Representatives, has a right to our resources and so on. And we have to stand up and say no, that we too, we are Nigerians. And for goodness sake, all Nigerian lives matter. I am constantly concerned about, the people living with disabilities. Did you see Professor Ben Nwabueze last week at the tribunal being carried down the stairs? It is not dignifying. It is not dignifying. Why do we have public spaces that do not have ramps so that it's accessible to wheelchairs? So these are the kinds of ways in which most of us are not in government. What is the population of people who are in government? But sensitizing ourselves, in getting involved in the issues, writing to our representatives, making them realize that, okay, next time we won't vote for you, but many of us is still the